Since the dawn of civilization, hidden knowledge has been passed down through whispers, symbols, and cryptic texts. Among the most mysterious of these teachings is a phrase that has echoed through time: as above, so below. Some believe it holds the secret to alchemy, the key to transforming base matter into gold. Others claim it reveals the blueprint of the universe itself, the invisible thread that connects the heavens and the earth, the macrocosm and the microcosm, the divine and the human. But what does it really mean? Is it simply a metaphor, or does it contain a profound truth about our very existence? Ancient mystics, from the Egyptian priests of Thoth to the Hermetic sages of the Renaissance, regarded this phrase as a fundamental law of reality. They saw it not as mere words, but as a powerful force shaping the cosmos, the mind, and the soul. If you can truly grasp the meaning of as above, so below, you may begin to see reality in a way you never imagined, because hidden within this phrase is the blueprint of creation itself. Tonight, we will journey deep into its mysteries. We will uncover its origins, its connection to the stars, the mind, and even your own destiny. Prepare yourself. Once you understand this truth, you may never see the world the same way again. Let us begin. The phrase as above, so below originates from one of the most enigmatic texts in history, the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Legend says this tablet was discovered in ancient Egypt, hidden within the Great Pyramid or deep within the mystical temples of Thoth. Some believe it was handed down by the gods, others claim it was written by Hermes himself, an immortal sage who walked between worlds. But no matter where it came from, its message has endured for thousands of years. The Emerald Tablet describes a cosmic law, a principle that governs everything, from the stars in the heavens to the very thoughts in your mind. It teaches that the universe is a reflection of itself, that the grand and the small are intricately connected, and that understanding one allows you to master the other. This idea is not unique to Hermes. It appears in Hinduism's Upanishads, Taoism's Yin and Yang, Kabbalah's Tree of Life, and even quantum physics. Ancient sages saw the universe as a great mirror, reflecting the same patterns at every level of existence. The swirling galaxies above mirror the atoms within, just as the cycles of the cosmos mirror the cycles of your own life. But this is only the beginning. To truly grasp the power of this law, we must explore its two most profound meanings: the cosmic reflection and the inner alchemy. Everything in nature follows a hidden pattern, a sacred geometry woven into the fabric of existence. This interconnectedness is not a coincidence, but a fundamental law that governs all of reality. The spiral of a galaxy mirrors the spiral of a seashell. The branching of a tree resembles the veins in your body. Even the golden ratio, the divine proportion found in art and architecture, is reflected in the structure of the universe itself. The same patterns that dictate the formation of mountains and rivers can be seen in lightning strikes, root systems, and neural networks. Ancient sages understood this connection. They believed that by studying the heavens, one could understand the soul. This is why astrology, sacred geometry, and divination were so deeply revered. They weren't mere superstitions, they were methods of deciphering the grand design. In Hinduism, this idea manifests in the concept of Brahman and Atman, the universal soul and the individual soul. In Buddhism, it appears in the idea that each drop of water contains the entire ocean. The Hermeticists saw the material and spiritual realms as reflections of one another, suggesting that learning about one unveils the mysteries of the other. Modern science has only begun to confirm what these ancient mystics already knew. Quantum entanglement suggests that two particles, even light years apart, remain mysteriously connected. The observer effect in physics hints that our consciousness itself may shape reality. The fractal nature of reality, seen in mathematical equations and natural formations, further confirms that patterns repeat across all scales of existence. To apply this knowledge, we must realize that the same universal patterns govern our own existence. What happens in the external world mirrors what occurs within us. This realization is key to mastering the forces that shape our destiny. As above, so below is not just about the stars and the cosmos. It is a guide to inner transformation. The ancients believed that just as the universe follows divine laws, so too does the human mind and soul. What happens within us is reflected in our external reality. This is why spiritual traditions across the world emphasize self-awareness, discipline, and inner harmony. The Hermeticists, Taoists, and alchemists all sought to understand this hidden knowledge, not just to unlock the mysteries of the universe, but to transform themselves. They saw the human mind as a microcosm of the divine order, and by refining the self, one could align with the greater forces of existence. This is what the true alchemist sought, not gold, but spiritual enlightenment. If your inner world is in chaos, so too will be your outer world. If your mind is in harmony, your reality will reflect that harmony. This is why meditation, visualization, and spiritual discipline are so powerful. They allow us to align with this great cosmic law to shift our thoughts, and in doing so, shift our lives. By harnessing this knowledge, we can become conscious architects of our reality, aligning our personal growth with the greater order of the universe. There is no above or below, no separation between the divine and the mundane. This is the hidden meaning that only the enlightened few have grasped. The boundaries we perceive between ourselves and the universe are illusions created by the limitations of the mind. In Kabbalah, the tree of life is a map of the soul's journey, showing that everything, matter, spirit, light, and shadow, is interconnected. The ancient Taoists taught that the greatest wisdom comes from flowing with the universe rather than resisting it. And in the mystical teachings of the East and West, the final truth is always the same. The universe is not separate from you. You are the cosmos. You are the divine. You are the mirror reflecting itself. To understand as above, so below is to awaken, to realize that there is no boundary between you and the universe. Once you see this truth, everything changes. So now we return to the question, what is the real meaning of as above, so below? It is the key to creation, the blueprint of existence, and the path to self-mastery. It teaches us that the universe and the self are reflections of one another. By understanding the cosmos, we understand ourselves. By changing our inner world, we change the outer world, and ultimately there is no separation between them. This knowledge was hidden for centuries, encoded in symbols, guarded by secret orders, but now it is before you. What will you do with it? The journey is yours to take. If this revelation spoke to you, like, subscribe, and share. There is much more to uncover. Until next time, remember, everything is connected.